In March 1621, Samoset peacefully greeted the Pilgrims, opening the door to communication and cooperation.
Squanto taught the Pilgrims valuable farming techniques that greatly improved their chances of survival.
With Squanto's help, the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag formed a peaceful alliance that strengthened the young colony.
Working together, the Pilgrims learned local farming methods that helped their first crops take root.
After months of hard work and cooperation, Plymouth celebrated its first successful harvest, securing the colony's future. In the autumn of 1621, the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag shared a harvest celebration remembered today as the first Thanksgiving. Over the following years, thousands of new settlers arrived, and English communities rapidly expanded across New England. In 1630, the Massachusetts Bay Colony was founded, becoming one of the most influential English settlements in North America. As New England expanded, education, community leadership, and local government became central to colonial life. During the mid-17th century, English colonies spread along the Atlantic coast, each developing its own economy, culture, and identity.
As the colonies prospered, Britain increased its control over trade, tying colonial commerce more closely to the growing British Empire.
Britain's Navigation Acts directed colonial trade through English ships, strengthening imperial control while allowing commerce to continue.
As the colonies grew, royal governors represented the English crown, while elected assemblies began shaping local government. Thousands of new settlers crossed the Atlantic, fueling the rapid growth of towns, farms, and communities throughout the English colonies. In 1681, English settlers founded another colony, helping British America continue to grow.
With careful planning, the first buildings began to rise, marking the beginning of a new settlement. Day by day, the small settlement slowly expanded, one building at a time. More families arrived, bringing new hope and helping the young settlement grow. Slowly, the settlement became a small community where families lived, worked, and traded together. Year after year, the settlement expanded, becoming a busy community built on trade, farming, and hard work. Within a few years, the settlement had grown into a thriving colonial town, attracting more families, skilled workers, and merchants. As the colony prospered, stronger brick buildings began replacing simple wooden structures, preparing the town for the future. Trade continued to expand, bringing supplies, new opportunities, and steady growth to the young colony.
Trade strengthened the community as skilled workers, farmers, and merchants built a prosperous colonial town.
With each passing year, new homes appeared, and the settlement slowly grew into a stronger colonial community. By 1618, the settlement had become a stable and growing community built on faith, learning, and hard work. Education and the sharing of knowledge became important parts of life in the growing colonies. Trade across the Atlantic continued to grow, bringing prosperity to the English colonies. By the early 1690s, daily life in the colonies had become peaceful, productive, and well-established. Each new year, more land was settled, and the English colonies continued to expand across North America. Roads connected farms, towns, and settlements, bringing the colonies closer together. Regular mail routes helped connect the growing colonies, improving communication. Across British America, busy market days brought farmers, craftsmen, and merchants together, strengthening life in the growing colonies. River ports became the heart of colonial trade, connecting local communities with the wider Atlantic world. Trade along the rivers connected farms, workshops, and growing towns across the English colonies. A new generation was born in the colonies, building strong communities and shaping the future of British America. The year 1700 marked the beginning of a new century as the English colonies continued to prosper. Began with growing towns,
expanding trade, and stronger communities across the English colonies. As the colonies prospered, settlers looked farther inland, searching for new land and new opportunities. Beyond the older towns, new frontier settlements slowly appeared, expanding the colonies deeper into the wilderness.